Pigaholics. I am doing my entry video for MyLok for his 100 subscriber giveaway. If you guys haven't seen him, he does some awesome videos. And he is doing his 100 sub giveaway. And what he has asked us to do is to talk about our eureka moment within the sport. I had a little troubles even thinking of this because I've had so many of getting into the sport. I've been picking locks for so long. I've been a locksmith for 35 years. So picking locks has always come kind of naturally, but actually it's more like 3 years ago now, I got into the sport to better my picking. And my picking has evolved and gotten much better than it used to be. Then I found custom lock picks and I started making custom lock picks. This is my very first one. This is Swiss cheese out of LLT steel, Koa scales, holes all over with a right-hand DeForest. So I really have a passion for making picks, as you all know. But then I came across challenge locks, and these really hold a special place in my heart. They are so unique. Everything's handmade. The pins are all hand done. They're meant to keep you from picking the lock. You don't get, well, you do get this in some of the higher end locks. Once you start getting up into the purple belts, belt locks, and up on past that. But challenge locks, I just fell in love with. And they have helped my picking immensely. And it has changed the way I feel locks and pick locks. So MyLok has asked us to pick a lock while we talk about it. So as some of you know, I like challenge locks so much that I actually ended up writing a paper on the handbook for making challenge locks and learning more and more about that and getting into everything, learning the pins, the modifications, the things people are doing to make the locks and what it takes to make these locks. They're not easy to make. And I'm trying to pick a Den Brass while talking like this. This is probably not the wisest thing to do, but we're going to do it anyways. There's so many elements to our sport that we all share and have passions with, and we all find something that we really like. And I just have found nothing better than, for me, is picking the challenge locks. There we go. Den Brass is up in Canada. He's one of the master CL makers, and he does some great pin work. I had picked another one previously. This one I hadn't picked yet. Let's do this. This is Den Brass Zima. 5-pin lock, quite crazy pinning on it. We're gonna have some fun and see what's in here. The handmade nature of the pins is just, it goes right along with pick making. Pick making. It's one of those hand out. Can't even talk. I need a drink of water. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry, guys. The nature of handmade stuff to me has always been fascinating for me, because being a smith, I really enjoy having to fix things and see things that I hadn't seen before. And the handmade nature of pins and customizing a lock to keep you out has just completely fascinated me. I have a zero lift in number 4 there. So we're just gonna have some fun. You know me, I like playing with challenge locks, and that's why I want to talk about it. Oh, that is some crazy pins. Come on. There we go. The thing that has made me a better picker because of challenge locks is finding stuff in a lock that you normally wouldn't get. You know, every once in a while you'll find a rattlesnake in a dom. You'll find countermilling or even like a serrated countermilling in a commercial lock, but you don't get it in every lock. We have threading in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Everything is threaded. You don't get this. And so it just is the part of the sport for me that just absolutely blows my mind, and I enjoy it so much. And once again, it is just Den at his best of creating pins. He is also a smith, so he knows what he's doing. His keys are usually very flawless and work beautifully. I don't think there's going to be anything in the upper. No, it has a dimple in the cap. So this is one that doesn't come out easily. Yeah, the top is clean. I'm not going to pull the springs out. But this is what you get to see when you get into these. I mean, look at number 1, serrated with an overset gin top, reduced top. Almost like a barbell spool. And this serrated spool with this fine serration on it. You just don't see this in a regular lock, so it's so beautiful to see. Every time I open these, every pin is different. Everything that they've done to the lock is different. Once again, a little serration with that little overset gin head, reduced diameter, serrated on a 0 lift, so if you keep lifting it, you're gonna feel it. This little spool top with a reduced tip, and another serrated spool on this. You just don't get this anywhere else other than in challenge locks. They're beautiful. So that is kind of my story, and I want to say congratulations, Miles, for a great achievement, getting 100 subs. I absolutely love your videos. I don't always get to watch them, but I try and come back to them because they're just always entertaining, and I always love a Scottish accent, so it's always a good thing to listen to. So I want everybody to check out MyLok's channel, and this is my entry submission for his 100 giveaway, #MyLok100. Everybody have a good evening.